everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. The fans are making noise at Quicken Loans Arena here in Cleveland for their Cavaliers.
Assistant, Russell Westbrook.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Irving dishes to Love. That's a 2 from Smith. Off target on the outside leaner. Durant attacking. And that one's good. Durant's got his first points in this one.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
There's the bucket. Good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat. And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move. And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
Durant with a wide open look. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. And for LeBron in the playoffs last season, he did more than just score. Clark, he did it all and really stepped his game up when Kevin Love went down, when Kyrie Irving was hobbled. He covered every base.
Yep, and that's what's so impressive about LeBron in the playoffs. Everybody expects him to lead and hit big shots, and he never lets them down. Very rarely does he come up short in big moments.
Smith, no luck.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, you speaking from experience? We already know how good his range is. He shouldn't be firing from that deep.
When you think about guards who play without fear or any hesitation, Russell Westbrook is the first of those guys to come to mind.
I tell you what, man, his relentless pursuit and attacking of the goal and his opponent is really something to watch.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Thompson. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Ibaka. And stolen by Irving. And here's Smith. Shoots from the corner. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Here's Roberson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And for Westbrook, he had some high praise. Allen Iverson said he's a huge fan of Westbrook and sees so much of himself in him. mostly due to how they play with heart. I'll tell you the other thing, Allen Iverson I always felt was the most intimidating small guard in the history of the league. Russell Westbrook rapidly trying to claim that honor.
And it's blocked by Ibaka. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead up.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
Durant. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
You know, I was thinking back to that Iverson quote on Westbrook. They play with that same fire. The styles in which they play are different, but you can see the intensity is the same between them. And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Here's Adams. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Adams has got 6.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to...
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Thunder lead by 9. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Thunder 5 right now. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know, it's hard not to think of great shooting when you think of Kevin Durant. What he's really worked on over the past few years, though, is his playmaking. He's averaging 4 to 5 assists a game these days. Impressive.
Westbrook from deep. Another miss by Westbrook. The Cavaliers trail by 9. On its way from Irving for 2. That's in there. Love with the assist. Westbrook from deep three-point range.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
He hits both from the strike. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
What, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin? I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor. Shumpert with the steal.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick. And what good work there to get in the way of it.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really it all stems from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
And, you know, for the Cavs at home, they ended with 31 wins there. Second best record in the East in that regard. A lot of those wins actually came after the All-Star break.
Both good from the line that time.
And how about the Cavs last season? 18 straight home wins for them. 3rd longest home win streak in their history. And that home winning streak helped them jump from the middle of the playoff pack to the 2 seed.
Here's Durant. And that one is hammered home.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Outside for Durant. Dishes to Robertson. Oklahoma City moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Durant in the corner. Shumpert with the steal. And it's Smith penetrating. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Russell Westbrook.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one's pretty cool.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Adams' shot is good. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Thompson. Here's Ibaka. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Channing's tries checked in for Thompson. Westbrook passes to Durant. And Ibaka kicks to Robertson. Can't hit. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. That drops. Roberson's got 8 points. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's Fry. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Great shot. Had to fade back, but he still managed to drain.
Here's Durant. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
Played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Nice open look, but it's no good. Smith drives in. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And so we conclude the first half. Thunder out in front. They're up by 9. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well.
What a performance from Durant here. 15 points and 1 steal as well.
And we really just need to take a second to appreciate the all-around effort he's put out there today.
Well, the numbers paint the picture, and he has been what we call in my vernacular, you know where I'm going here, guys, stat sheet stuffer supreme.
Oh, supreme. So that takes it to a whole another level when you get supreme in terms of your stat sheet.
Kelloggese, right?
Yes.
Kelloggese. And now the third quarter about to get going. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Irving dishes to Love. From deep. And it's Irving missing.
You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
Durant for 3. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 12. For 3, Smith. That's in there. Love with the assist. Smith's got 5. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning. For a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. We all know about Durant's injury last season. Strange because he was the model of health pretty much before that.
He really was. I mean, just rarely missed extended time. And factoring he, along with Westbrook, 2 guys who had been really the model of durability. Health is something he nor the fans will ever take for granted again. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
You know, a quick note about Kevin Durant and his ability to stay on the floor. Prior to last season, he played in 97% of all games that he could have. That's high-level durability there.
And thinking about how much Durant has played, that 97% of games played is for international play and playoffs. That's an incredible amount of games that he's suited up for. You wonder if it just wore down his body.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Nobody near Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. Durant in the corner. Ibaka outside. And Durant, here we go. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Feeds it to Robertson. Back to Durant. And the layup's good off the glass. Durant's got 27.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way. Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Durant, no good. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And there's a whistle. It goes on Iman Shumpert. A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Kevin Love. And Channing Frye's subbed in for Irving.
Timofey Mozgov.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. And Durant gets double teamed.
Cleveland foul call.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense. Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Frye with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Shumpert. Westbrook with the nice D there. And now a fast break for the Thunder. He kicks it to Ibaka. And there's a whistle. It goes on Iman Shumpert. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for two. For Oklahoma City, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Smith checked in for Cleveland.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
It's stolen by Adams. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Smith drives in, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Good on the second free throw.
Thank you, Cleveland!
At the elbow, it's Ibaka. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Thunder as they end the third quarter on a 20-7 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Taking a look at the Thunder, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And Love gets it to go.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
It's Westbrook with the drive. And Robertson kicks to Ibaka. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the megastars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
Irving for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 18 points for Kyrie Irving. Westbrook double team. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. outside for Durant. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, I love that dish down low. Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Timofey Mozgov.
Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. Williams, he's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And McRae subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team. And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Back to Westbrook. Here's Ibaka. Buries it from three-point range. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
That's his first personal
And the
foul.
foul on Mo Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Westbrook drives in,
Russell Westbrook.
and he finishes nicely on the layup. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 assists. Oklahoma City's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. James Jones comes in for Shumpert. It's Westbrook with the drive. Mozgov with the block. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
No good from Frye.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
The Cavaliers, Serge Ibaka.
And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
And getting back to Ibaka, everything changed for him the minute Kevin Durant was lost last season. I mean, defenses could focus on him, and he was the Thunder's only front court scoring threat. And as much as he's improved on offense, he still has neither the flexibility nor skill set to be a guy that can be considered a first or second option offensively. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Durant. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
You know, talking about Ibaka, last season was good for his growth. I mean, he got a taste of what it's like to be the first or second scoring option rather than an afterthought. Now it's up to him to take that experience and convert it into improvement.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Payne gets a wide open look. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Talk about a terrific stroke. I mean, the defense was hoping that a three ball that deep was not going in.
Yeah, but when a guy shoots it like he does, you have got to still be able to contest.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Oklahoma City dictating the flow. The three ball. It's hauled in by Fry. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Oklahoma City ball.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Substitution on the court.
6 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Timeout call.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're ahead by 37. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can pat each other on the back because no other reason to call it.
Well, they're really just being conservative, making sure they don't make any last-minute mistakes, I guess. I mean, I have no idea. No idea.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well,